Hello everyone. So today I will show you how to make a simple stretch cord bead bracelet that will not break. So if you want to learn more about this, stick around. So what I'll be using is this clear stretch cord. This is what it looks like, and it's actually sold in the kids section. And I found it where the glitter and glue is, and as you can see it says 6 and up. That means it's kind of for kids, but it works, and I promise you guys it stretches out so good and it doesn't break, and it's very good. I used to only use Stretch Magic, which is what most people use, as I've noticed, but I don't have the 0.7 millimeters size today, so I'm not going to be using that. But I only have a thick one. It's more like for big beads. But this is the one I usually use, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it works and it's very stretchy, never breaks. This is what I love to use. My bracelets are usually either 8 inches or 7.5 inches long, because as I've noticed, everyone's wrist is usually that size, or like it's a regular or normal wrist size if you want to make it for most people, but 8 inches is usually works too. And so I usually cut it to be around 11 inches so it's easier to work that way, and so I can tie a knot here. So what I'm doing first right now is tying a knot on my stretchy cord like that, and I'll show you guys. Kind of at the end, but you do have to leave some space here because you do have to stretch it out later and tie it. So this is it, and I usually make the knot double knot, so I'm gonna do that right now. Double knot. And then before I start making the bracelet, I usually stretch it out a lot so that it doesn't break later, and it's very stretched out and it doesn't stretch out later on someone's hand or your hand. So yeah, so it's all stretched out and nice, and then we have the double knot here. And so I have picked out some beads that I would like to use today, and so I'm just gonna start on those. I'm gonna do one big black bead, and it's a glass bead. I like to use glass beads sometimes. I usually use natural stones on most of my jewelry, but glass beads also work perfect. And this is actually wooden beads. So wooden beads and glass beads, this is what I'm using today. I'm not using anything fancy. So I'm just gonna, whatever you guys, what kind of design you guys like. I mean, this right here doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna use little beads. This is what I was gonna do before, I forgot. But I was gonna make it all pretty, because these are glass beads. They're tiny beads, and I really fell in love with them. They're super cute. Look at, so here's this. It's so cute. So I'm gonna just make my bracelet the way I want it to be, and this is gonna be one black glass bead, one tiny glass bead, and then 3 of the wooden beads. So it's gonna be, this is how I imagine my bracelet to be before. So you can make your bracelet however you want. This right here doesn't really matter. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm back and done with my bracelet. And I just wanted to show you guys that the end of the bracelet needs to match how the pattern goes with the other end, you know what I mean? And I'm not actually done because I just realized I can't have this one. But yeah, so as you can see, if I connect the two ends together, you can't even tell that there's ever an ending anywhere or there's any changes anywhere. This is perfect. So my bracelet is done. All I'm going to do now is put the two ends together, as I said, and make a knot. Just like that. Put them together, make a knot, and make sure the knot that you made before is stretched out all the way so it doesn't go together with this new knot that you're gonna make. So it's above the new knot. Oh, okay, so here's this. The new knot. Oh, almost there. All right, and then I like to make a second knot. Did I make a second knot? Okay, I did. And then we cut this part until almost the end. So we just have a knot right here with no strings. Well, tiny strings. So we're gonna put crazy glue on here, on the knot, and then right away when the crazy glue is still wet, pull it inside the hole in a bead and let it dry in there, the crazy glue. And the hole in the bead has to be big enough for you to put in the knot. And we're done.